What's a 10 out of 10 game that you didn't enjoy at all? Rain World. I can tell the game is amazing and very interesting, but man, there's too much that's completely unexplained. I keep getting lost or get in loops where I keep dying and can't go back to a less dangerous place every time I try to get into it. Stellaris. Really wanted to get into it, but man, does it feel like I need to take a 2-semester class on it in order to be able to understand what's going on. I tried watching some YouTube videos, but even then it was so much. I thought it would be easier, since I have 1,000 hours on Hoi 4, but it definitely handles differently. Every survival mechanics game out there, no matter how highly praised. I simply hate the survival mechanics. Extremely boring, grindy, and I simply don't want to bother myself with eating and shitting in video games. Factorio. It was fun first hour or two, but then I get overwhelmed by how to optimize and redo my previous builds, just to do it later on again. Tell me I play it wrong. Path of Exile. It's just absurdly overwhelming to get started. Open the talent tree, had to zoom out several times to see it all. Decided I don't have the time to get into all this. The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt. I completely understand why people call it a masterpiece, but it just never clicked for me. I tried 3 separate times because everyone kept saying it gets better after a few hours. Eventually, I realized I was forcing myself to enjoy a game instead of actually having fun. Sometimes a great game just isn't your game. Cuphead. Death Stranding. Everyone I know who played through it says it's a masterpiece, but I just can't bring myself to play more than a few hours. Subnautica for me, sadly. Dark Souls. I'm trying to relax. If I want to be frustrated and hate myself, I'll just go to work. Outer Wilds. Everyone told me how great it is. Couldn't get into it. This may be controversial, but League of Legends is honestly an incredible concept, yet I just have never wanted to play it. Just watched the esport a few times. Undertale. I think I'll just watch a Let's Play if I ever want to try again. It's just not fun for me to play through. The new style 3D Zelda games, Breath of the Wild / Tokki. The item durability and heavy emphasis on consumables are unpleasant, but the real killer is just how endlessly samey most of the shrines feel. There are novel ones every once in a while. That one island in Breath of the Wild comes to mind, but 99% of the time it's just, oh, okay, another guardian fight / tilt puzzle / whatever with the same tools I've been using the entire game. Never could make myself finish them. Stardew Valley. I've started this game a million times and only get an hour in before I just get bored. Even with friends, I just don't find it interesting. Everyone says Red Dead 2, but the intro went for 400 hours and I could not get into it. And I know Kuni too. Everything I read at the time said it was an excellent game, and I'm sorry to any fans of the game, but I found the story to be hot garbage, and the game is way too easy in terms of difficulty. I gave it 6-7 hours before dropping it completely. Hollow Knight. I love Metroidvanias, I love Souls-likes. I should be the ideal target audience for this game. I've bounced off of it 3 times at this point. I'm beginning to think it's just not meant to be. Witcher 3. Blueprints. I wanted to like the game so much, but the puzzle and roguelike elements felt like they were fighting to make each other feel worse instead of complementing one another. Dark Souls. I couldn't get past the first skeletons. Alan, walk around in the dark for corny jump scares. Wake. Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA 5. Wasn't a bad game at all, but I had played Saints Row 4 before, which was a hell of a lot of fun, so GTA kind of fell a bit flat. Claire Obscur. Expedition 33. Played it for 8 hours. Game just didn't click with me.